How's it going, everybody? My name's Jay. This is Maria. Just here to talk to you guys a little bit about our new HIIT class. If you guys haven't had a chance to come check us out yet, this is going to be a quick little workout that you guys can do at home. You can add it to your workouts in the gym, or you can do it while you're traveling. We're going to bring you guys through a little bit of mobility and priming work at the beginning. Then we're going to go through our HIIT workout, which is formatted at 40 seconds work and then 20 seconds as a rest period. We're going to keep flowing through that, roll through about 6 workouts, and then at the end of it all, we're going to go through a little bit of foam rolling, make sure we're loose after our workout just so we can have a really good cool down. But so we're not wasting time, let's go ahead and get into it. First thing we're going to do, if you can start here at the end of your mat, we're just going to do a quick walkout. So hands start up and overhead. You're going to come up and over, really stretching out that spine, walking your hands all the way down to the mat into that plank position. From there, you can go ahead and drop down to your knees. We're actually going to start in cat-cow. So with pressing your spine up to the sky, dropping your chin all the way to your chest, and then rotating out the other way, finding that full extension through the head and neck. We're just going to warm up our bodies here, make sure our spine's ready to go so we can put that good work in. So you could just go for 2 more reps here. After that, we're going to start working on a plank. So you can start out in a push-up position. We're just going to do 20 seconds here just to warm up our shoulders, make sure we have really good scapular stability. Now, as you're doing this, remember to breathe and remember to keep that core tight. Now, after this 20 seconds, I want you to drop down to your forearms. So we'll do that in 3, 2, 1. Now, with a regular forearm plank here, we're just going to do the same thing, making sure we're tight throughout our whole body, engaging everything, really prepping our core to do some work. And we're going to hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from here, you can come back up to that push-up position, walk yourself all the way back, and then you can start restacking your body all the way back to you're at the top. And from here, we're going to work on loosening up those arms. So you can bring those arms out to the side, really just start swinging them. All right, now from here, we're going to work some windmills. So arms out to the side. We're going to go down into the opposite side, exhaling and reaching as long as we can as we move. Eyes should follow the side you're rotating. There we go. Those look nice and sharp. It's a great way to loosen up your spine, get that thoracic spine in motion. There we go. Let's go for 1 more on each side here. Now, another really important thing that we need to make sure we're getting to is making sure our shoulders are warmed up and ready to go. So from here, you can drop your elbows down. We're going to have our palms facing the ceiling, and we're just going to do some external rotation. There we go. Nice and sharp there. Good work. Now with these, you got to get at least 10, 15 reps in just to make sure you're really getting that blood flowing. You got very small muscles there in the back of your shoulder. We want to make sure they're all engaged. So when we're doing any sort of our pressing movements or anything where we're stabilizing ourselves using our upper body, that our shoulders are already ready and activated. So this is going to be our last one here. All right, great. Now that we're warmed up, let's go ahead and get this workout started. We're going to have 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. Maria's going to be the one doing our workout here. We're going to start off with high knees, and we're going to bring that intensity, make sure we get the most out of each rep. So I'm going to give you 3-second countdown. After that, we're going to get started. And like I said, let's bring your all. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. There we go. Nice and sharp with those high knees. We want to really make sure we're bringing those knees up as high as we can each time, letting those hip flexors get a lot of work. Another big thing to focus on, we really don't want to land flat-footed on this, so we're trying not to stomp as we're landing. We're staying light on our feet, and we're moving as fast as we can. So she's going really nice here. We're staying sharp, staying focused through the whole thing. You got 20 seconds. We're almost there. You got it. Last 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We find our first rest period. The next thing we've got going is push-ups. So if you can start down on this edge of your mat, you can go ahead and assume your position. You still got a little bit of time, so let's focus on big deep breaths and locking back in. So we're going to start here in 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. So with these push-ups, If push-ups are something that are difficult for you, we can always start with kneeling push-ups. So starting on your knees, going through the exact same range of motion, that'll just prep you to be able to do regular push-ups. If you ever get to a point where the push-ups are too challenging, you can always pause rep at the top, hold that same plank that we started with, squeezing through the shoulders, and then go back through whenever your body's ready for another rep. You're almost there. Keep on working, Maria. Another way to challenge yourself on the push-ups is to bring your legs even closer, or you can raise one leg off the ground. Last 10 seconds here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Great job. Those are not easy. The next one we're going to add in is going to be our jump squats. So if we can bring it back over here to the front. You got about 15 seconds here. We're going to go back into about halfway right now. 3, 2, 1, right into those jump squats. There we go. You got it, you got it. And same thing here. We're trying to land as even and as light as we can so that we can spring back off the floor. She's got a great pace here. With jump squats, you definitely need to make sure you have the right pace and the right focus so that you can keep going. Another one, if this becomes too challenging, you could also do some pause reps where you do a single jump and you reset, and a single jump again, and then reset. And this will just help you, stay focused while continually moving. Of course, we want to make sure we burn it out the best we can. And let's finish off here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. She crushed it. We're going to move back over to this side of the mat. The next one we've got going on is going to be our hand to elbow planks. She'll be down in a push-up position. These also sometimes known as shoulder taps, but with bringing the hand to the elbow, that definitely helps us stay stable and not rotate through the hips. So we're just going to be rolling here nice and sharp, strong 40 seconds, keeping that core engaged the entire time. And this is another one. If this position is difficult for you to stay in, you can always start from your knees and still do the same motion. So core is really tight here. Our feet are wide enough apart so that we do have a strong base underneath us. And then, like I said, she's just focusing on bringing right to the middle of that elbow. Got it. Let's go for the last 15 seconds here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can stay down there and turn around. We're going to do some Russian twists. Now with the Russian twists, you can do them with body weight. You can do them with props, whether you want a weight, a ring, a dumbbell, anything like that. So here we go. Let's roll. Right into it. She's nice and sharp. Another way to modify this workout, you can keep both your feet on the ground. The next step up from that, you can stack one foot on top of the other. And then from there, you can just bring both feet in the air, finding that balance on those sit bones, making sure we're nice and sharp through the whole thing. So you're squeezing those obliques as you rotate as far as you can, really pulling through the elbow to make sure you get the most out of your rotation. So we're well over halfway here. You're almost there. We are almost done with round one. We've got one more workout after this. Last 10 seconds here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can find yourself in a standing position. We're going to finish off strong. We're finishing off with some jumping jacks. So the same thing. We're going to start here in the front. Breathe and shake it out while you have a little bit of time. We're going to start here in 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, right into those jumping jacks. We're going to finish strong, as many reps as possible, and we're going as hard as we can. So this will be the end of round one. And from here, you'll just take it back from the top. And we always like to go for at least 3 or 4 rounds. Great form here. Nice and sharp. We're making sure those arms are coming all the way overhead. We can't cheat ourselves because every rep counts here. Well over halfway. We are almost done. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. There we go. So we got a quick workout. Like I said, we would run through that about 3 or 4 rounds. And from there, you already went through it that first round, so you can pick it up just a little bit that next time around. So after our workouts, we always like to do a cool down. So we're going to bring the foam roller out. We're gonna roll out our back, roll out our legs, just make sure our body is prepped and ready to go, so while we're going through the healing process, our body can make the most out of the workout we just did. All right, now you can just work small movements, hands behind the head, just rolling out the upper portion of the back for now. And you can always adjust where your arms are, whether you wanna bring your elbows in, you wanna bring both hands overhead, it's up to you. Whatever feels comfortable, you're just rolling those knots out. So with foam rolling, this is something you want to do at your pace. You know, find those parts that are real difficult, real tight, and you're just going to foam roll all the way through them. Maybe give a little extra work to any places that feel uncomfortable or tight already. Now from here, if you don't mind, if you could roll on over, we're going to roll our quads out now. We did a lot of leg work on that. There we go. So with rolling out your quads, you can put both legs on, or you can decide to just start with a single leg. And then you can play around with moving your toes inside or rotating them out as you pull yourself forward and back. There we go. And same thing, you're looking for those sweet spots, the parts that are really tight, and you're just going to focus on those just a little bit extra to make sure we get the most out of it. Great job there. All right, now if you can roll back over, we're gonna put the foam roller under your sit bones. And you can lay all the way back flat. And we're gonna bring the legs up, so you can bring both legs all the way up to the sky. Now you can drop the right leg and bring your left knee to your chest. You can go ahead and squeeze and pull that all the way in, keeping that nice and tight. There we go, and we wanna hold these for at least 30 seconds. And switch legs here. All right, we're gonna finish off with my favorite one, lying long ways to making sure our head and our backside are supported on the foam roller. We're gonna bring our arms all the way up and overhead. There we go. We're gonna circle out around wide all the way out to the side. And we're gonna go through that motion a couple times. There you go. Just really sinking into that foam roller, and you can rotate back the other way. And on the next one, once your arms get out to the side, we're just going to leave them out there, really sinking in with deep breaths, finding that focus and that release. Great job. All right, so this will conclude our short HIIT workout. Come see us. We've got a new class, HIIT Circuit. We're running it all week with multiple trainers, and we would love to have you. Thank you again. This is Jay. It's Maria, and we are out.